Just imagine you return from a holiday in Ireland, and after a few years you go back to Ireland for a holiday, and you find that your island has disappeared from there. Yes, this can happen, but not only Ireland can disappear, the whole country can disappear. Because according to UN report, in the next 20 to 30 years, many countries in the world can drown in the sea. And the reason for that will be the rising sea level. And today, in this video, we will know which are those countries and Ireland which will drown in the coming 20 to 30 years. So let's start.
As you all know, our Earth has 71% water. Out of this 71% water, 97% water is in the sea. 3% water is in the form of fresh water. Out of this 3% fresh water, 1.2% water is present on the surface, such as in lakes, atmosphere, rivers, swamps. 30% water is groundwater, and 68% water is present in glaciers and ice caps. And at present, this is the biggest threat. All the glaciers of the world are gradually melting, due to which the sea level is increasing, and because of this, the danger of sinking of the countries and cities situated on the seashore is increasing. For example, Indonesia's capital, Jakarta, has gone below sea level. The Indonesian government has announced plans to relocate the capital to a new city on Borneo called Nusantara. And the biggest reason for the melting of these glaciers is the temperature of the Earth. Today, the temperature of the Earth is 14.97 degrees centigrade, which has increased by 1.5 degrees centigrade in the last 100 years, due to which the sea level has increased by 15 to 20 centimeters, and it is estimated that by 2050, the Earth's temperature may increase by 1.5 centigrade, due to which the sea level may increase by 25 to 30 centimeters. Humans are the main and only reason for the increase in the Earth's temperature. Deforestation, increasing industries, and excessive use of fossil fuels are some of the other reasons due to which pollution in the atmosphere is increasing, and the elements that increase the temperature of the atmosphere are increasing. In the last 100 years, most glaciers have shrunk or disappeared, and an estimated 6.5 trillion tons of glacial ice has melted, contributing to an 18-millimeter rise in global sea level, according to a study published in the journal Science. In this, glaciers of the Himalaya region, North Pole, Antarctica, and Greenland region have been the most affected in the last few years. Europe's alpine glaciers are estimated to shrink in size by at least one-third by 2050. It is estimated that by 2050, a significant portion of the world's glaciers, especially those located in UNESCO World Heritage Sites, will melt, and one-third of them will disappear completely. A study suggests that despite efforts to limit temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius, glaciers could lose a quarter of their mass, raising global sea levels by up to 90 millimeters. And now let us talk about which areas can get submerged in the sea if the Earth's temperature increases by 1.5 centigrade by 2050. First of all, let us talk of the North American continent, where Miami Beach, Fort Lauderdale, New Orleans, and surrounding parishes in southeast Florida, Galveston, Houston, and Port Arthur in the Texas Gulf Coast, North Carolina, New Jersey, and Delaware, coastal cities such as Atlantic City and Cape May in the eastern seaboard, Lower Manhattan, Brooklyn, and parts of Queens and New York City may submerge, whereas Richmond Delta and parts of Vancouver, Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia, Hudson Bay Lowlands. In Canada, Cancun and surrounding areas. In Mexico, areas around Veracruz and Tabasco are likely to submerge. In the South American continent, coastal areas of Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay are likely to be submerged or flooded. And if we talk about Europe, the Netherlands is at the highest risk. Here, 30% of the land is below sea level, which includes cities like Amsterdam, Rotterdam, South Holland, the coastal Flanders region of Belgium, especially around Ostend and Bruges, The North Sea coast of Germany, especially Lower Saxony, Hamburg, and Schleswig-Holstein, the Norfolk and Suffolk coasts of eastern England, the northwest coast of France, Normandy, Brittany, and Pays de la Loire, the southwest coast, around Bordeaux, the Gironde estuary, and the Landes region, Denmark's western coastlines, Italy's Venice and the Veneto Lagoon, Po River Delta, Spain's Ebro Delta, Doñana wetlands, Ireland's eastern coastlines near Dublin, and parts of Cork will be at risk. In Asia, most parts of Bangladesh will be submerged in water, while India's Sundarbans forest, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, and coastal areas will be completely submerged. China's Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and the Pearl River Delta, Tianjin, and parts of eastern coastal provinces, Vietnam's Mekong Delta, Thailand's Bangkok, Philippines' Manila Bay area, and Tacloban. Japan's Tokyo Bay, Osaka, and Nagoya, and the entire Maldives are likely to be submerged in the sea. Similarly, in Africa, Egypt's Alexandria, Nile Delta, Nigeria's Lagos, Victoria Island, Lekki, Senegal's Dakar coastal districts, Gambia's Banjul and Coast, Mozambique, Tanzania, Tunisia, South Africa, Ivory Coast's coastal areas are in danger. It is clear from all these figures that in the coming 25 years, we may see land areas of many countries submerged in water, and due to all this, there will be a lot of human displacement, and it is very difficult to stop this temperature increase at present because most countries do not want to stop their industrial development, and they fulfill most of their energy needs from fossil fuels.